single way. The God who made the universe knows me by my name, so it's a good day. It's a good day, no, it's great. Everything I prayed for didn't come in late. I got all I need and I didn't have to wait. Ask me if you love me, you didn't hesitate. Turning all things blue, gray skies blue. Yeah, the church saying, won't he do it? I know he's got my back. That's why I'm singing that. I'm about to have a good day, no matter what they say. Sun is shining down on me, birds are singing praise. I'm about to have a good day in every single way. God who made the universe knows me by my name, so it's a good day. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. It's a good day. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. It's a good day.
Test 1, 2.
One.
I was down, but now
All right. All right. Welcome, SEYAites, to the SEYA Games 2026 live draw. I am Talia Steinberg. I will be one of your hosts for this evening.
And I am Azari Barnett, the other host this evening. Talia, just speak to me. How excited are you for these games?
Like, I look forward to SEYA Games every single year, like seeing the different churches going against each other in like friendly competition though.
That's
But them
true.
take it serious, trust me, them take it serious. How about you, Azari?
Yeah, I'm sharing the same sentiments about that. I always say, and my friends know,
Right.
I only get excited twice a year.
Really?
And obviously the SEYA Games, and guess what? The World Championships.
Look at that,
you know.
guys. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I can't express enough how excited I am. Guys, I just want to inform you that we do commence with this day one on Saturday, April 25. The location, it will be based at Maranatha Gospel Hall, starting promptly at 11 a.m. And now the games, I must say that we will be kicking off with volleyball, dominoes, and the men and women's potato races.
So, guys, we have a lot of games for SEYA Games. So, I'll put it in a 2-day. We can't put it in a 1-day. A 2-day we have to use. So, for the second day, we have, day 2. It will be on May 2nd. The location will be at St. Andrew High School for Girls. And we will be beginning at 8 a.m. So for the games, we'll have men's and women's football, netball, basketball, and guess what, guys? Mixed shuttle relay. Yeah, man, track and field combat this year, yes.
Yeah, I have to look out for that one. I mean, the churches, let me give these churches a warm welcome. I want to welcome Assembly Hall,
Bethany Fellowship,
Cana Gospel Hall,
Carmel Gospel Hall,
Elim Assembly,
Galilee Gospel Hall,
the Hampton Green Gospel Chapel,
Harborview Gospel Chapel,
Maranatha Gospel Chapel,
Portmore Gospel Chapel.
and the defending champions,
Defending
I must
champion.
say,
Yes.
Swallowfield Chapel.
All right, so it's time to get into the draws. So this is where we will find out where each church, they'll face off in the group stages or the races of each event. So here is how that would work.
Ready?
Ready?
Yeah, so for all games except netball and the track and field events, the draw will determine the placements for the group stages. And now, obviously, there are two group stages,
Right.
Group A and Group B, and we'll put them into like pots.
Yeah.
So for part one, it includes, obviously, the defending champions and the runner-ups of each games from the 2025 season. and they will split in separate to two groups. Part two includes all the other teams from the entire event, right? Who will be drawn alternatively into groups A and group B.
There we go. So guys, for track and field events, the draw will determine the placements for each race. There's only one pot for these events. Team will be drawn alternatively for each race.
And now, guys, I must inform you that all churches are on this right in front of me, an equally sized and a folded piece of paper. Yeah,
Yeah.
in clear pots right in
Yeah,
front of me,
no
as I
funny
said.
business.
Yeah. And I must say the SEYA Games Committee has the right to revise the groups in the event of a team withdrawal prior to the start of the competition. They have not been tampered with between Talia and I.
Come on.
All right, so let us transition into the volleyball draw. You know, the volleyball draw will be played in a 6-a-side format with teams consisting of men and or women. Matches are not time-based, but in fact, they are played with a 15-point set, and for the group stage and the semis, and moving on where there will be a 21-point set for the grand final.
So guys, 9 churches have entered the volleyball competition this year. So one group will have 5 teams, while the other group have 4 teams. So Carmel, the defending champions, they're coming back this year to reclaim, they might come off the reclaiming title. But anyways, Olivet though, the runner-ups, they will not be entering this year, unfortunately.
Well, let's get the first draw on the way, beginning with drawing from part 1. So, let me see who will be there.
Here we go. So, for Group A, we have Carmel Gospel Hall. Right. Defending champions for volleyball. Yes. To Carmel.
And I must remind you guys that Olivet, the runner-ups of last season, they will not be entering this year's competition.
Unfortunately.
Well, for part 2, I'm drawing from part 2. Okay, not looking.
All right, so we have Swallowfield Chapel. Swallowfield being Group B.
Okay, going again.
I have to shake up though.
Yeah,
Shake
yeah.
up a little bit. Go on again. All right, so we have Harbor View Gospel Chapel, from the east, and they will be, in Group A.
All right, going again. The competition seems to already be competitive.
Right? Whew. Let's go. Look at that. We have Galilee Gospel Hall. All right. That's Galilee Gospel Hall for Group B.
Going once more.
Another one. All right, we have Portmore Gospel Chapel. Portmore will be in Group A. Right, so you know Portmore, Portmore is all the way over there, but guess what? They still find their way into Kingston and come play the games. Yeah.
I wonder who will be the last of Group A. Is it Group
No,
B?
Group B.
Sorry.
Well, no, you have more persons in Group B actually for
Yeah.
volleyball. A lot more persons. Do 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 do. All right, let's see who we have next. Ooh, we have Hampton Green. So Hampton Green will be in Group B. Hampton Green. All right, nice. So we will move on to our next participant. Wonder who that will be. For Group A.
Going once more.
One more, wonder. Wonder who that will be. Let's see. Let's see who we have. Cool. We have Kena Gospel Hall. Okay, Kena. Nice to see you guys. Nice to see you guys. Kena. Okay. All right. And the last two will be in Group B. So Kena is in Group A. And we have two more, and the two will be in Group B. All right, Assembly Hall. So for volleyball, Assembly Hall will be in Group B. All right, Assembly Hall. Coming from Orange Street, I see you. I see you. And the last, church.
I wonder if we know who it is. I mean, it can only be one church, so.
Church. The very last church. Bethany Fellowship. Look at Bethany. Yeah, Bethany. It's lovely seeing you guys. See you guys on the day. Okay, so that is it for volleyball. So for Group A in volleyball, we have Carmel Gospel Hall, we have Harborview Gospel Chapel, we have Portmore, and we also have Cana in Group A.
Yeah, and for Group B, we have Swallowfield Chapel, Galilee Gospel Hall, the Hampton Green, Assembly Hall, and Bethany Fellowship.
All right, so we're heading right into the draw for dominoes. All right, so dominoes will be played in a two-a-side format, and teams can consist of men and or women. Now, matches are not time-based. However, all matches will be played to a score of 6.
And now we have a good attendance of 11 churches that have attended the dominoes competition this year. So one group will have 6 teams and the other will have 5.
Right.
Bethany, the defending champions, have entered once again this year.
Look at that.
But unfortunately, Olivet, the runner-ups,
Did not enter.
did not enter in this time.
We'll miss you. We're going to miss you guys. Trust me.
But guess what? The show has to go on. So
Yeah.
let us start with drawing from part 1, Talia. That is Swallowfield Chapel. So Swallowfield Chapel will open in Group A here. Moving on. Okay, we're moving on to, okay. Yes, so move. Okay, so let us just run through that once more, as we do have Bethany Fellowship from part 1. All right, Bethany, the defending champions, as said before, and they will look to crown themselves kings once more. looking from part 2 now, and it's the Hampton Green. Hampton Green will be in a group with Bethany Fellowship. Should be a good matchup there. Trying once more. Am I the only one that's nervous? Ah, Portmore Gospel Chapel. Portmore. Right, going once more is Carmel Gospel Hall to close out on Group A. It's a tough group. It's a tough group, Talia. You know, it's a tough group. But yeah, we're going on. Wait, sorry, my bad. Going on to the last team in Group A. Maranatha Gospel Hall closes out on Group A, and I must say, it looks very competitive. Looks very competitive. You know, Talia. But you know, moving on to, it's a draw from part 2. Moving on to Group B. Yes, that looks like Cana Gospel Hall. Second team in Group B is the defending champions, is it? Yes, they are. Oh, are they? Yes. Swallowfield Chapel. Group B seems to be stacked already with Assembly Hall. The fourth team seems to be Elim Assembly. Elim Assembly. Oh, the penultimate team, that looks to be Galilee Gospel Hall. Galilee Gospel Hall, a very competitive team. They're very competitive in every event they do, and they will be looking to, you know, get some silverware where that is concerned. And the final team to close out the Dominoes section is Harborview Gospel Chapel. Well, what can I say, Talia? It's been
Boy.
it's been a tough live draw so far.
Yes.
What do you think?
We're gonna have some competitive. It's gonna be interesting come SEYA Games. Day 1 and 2. It's gonna be very interesting.
All right, so I mean, the netball draw, which is up next. Just to run through a brief explanation, there has been a small change to the netball format for this year. The preliminary stage of the competition will be a round robin, where the 7 churches entered will play each other once. As a result, we won't be doing a draw for the netball.
All right. However, here are the churches that have entered into the netball competition. So this year we have Assembly Hall, Carmel, the runner-ups, Elim, Galilee, Maranatha, Harborview, and Swallowfield, the defending champions.
Swallowfield seems to be taking everything.
Trust me, like Swallowfield scooped up a lot last year, and honestly, I know they're coming back even stronger this year.
Yeah, and coming back even stronger, I can say for Carmel, you know, will they dethrone the defending champions?
Who knows, guys? Be there.
Remember,
Be
on
there.
this Saturday, day 1, April the 25th.
And then me too, to see who's gonna win, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so We are going into the basketball draw. So the basketball will be played on in a three-a-side half-court format, and teams can consist of men and or women. Matches in the group stage and semifinals will last for 10 minutes, while the final, which will last for 12 minutes.
I wonder if we can find any Kobe Bryants out there.
Who
You know,
knows?
yeah, but an impressive 9 churches have entered the basketball competition this year.
Nice, nice.
So one group, will have 5, and the other team will have 4.
Right.
So Swallowfield yet once again, this is not a joke. You can check the history.
No joke.
Swallowfield once again, the defending champions, will be looking to win the chip. I think, should think that.
Yeah.
But Carmel, the runner-ups, and the other teams will prove to be a tough test.
I'm really looking forward to this. It's going to be good. But, so we're going to start the draw. And
All right, so for the basketball to open with, it looks like Carmel Gospel Hall. Swallowfield Chapel will be in the same group. Oh, Group B, my bad. Swallowfield will be in Group B.
who you think will get in next? Who you think to add to Group A?
I think that we'll be getting one of the 8 churches left, or the 7, I should say.
Right. But who specifically?
Harborview Gospel Chapel. Wow. Moving on. Who will be in Group B? Galilee Gospel Hall. I mean, you can't make this up. Like, the competition is just already there,
Like, it's already there. Come on. Guts.
Okay, the third team in Group A is Elim Assembly. Elim Assembly. Wow. The penultimate team in Group B is Bethany Fellowship. Swallowfield, Galilee, and Bethany. Ooh. Hampton Green will be in Group A. And finally, in Group B, we will have Cana Gospel Hall. And to close out on the basketball section, one church left, and it is Assembly Hall.
All right, so for basketball in Group A, we have Carmel, Harborview, Elim, Hampton Green, and Assembly Hall.
For the Group B section, we have Swallowfield, Galilee, Bethany, and Cana.
Why, Azari?
I don't know. I think I've lost track. There's so much competition in
Yes.
these events. So much competitions.
And guess what? Football up next, and you know the church them always come out for football.
Yep.
Every single year, them come out for football.
Quality players. I mean, you really can't put a face to say, this church is gonna win, because
Anything can happen.
anything.
Anything can happen. And as we're going into the football draw, take it away.
Yes. So there will be a separate women's and women's competition, both played in a seven-a-side format. These men, well, and women, the men first, I should say, will be lasting 14 minutes. And all women's matches will be lasting for 10 minutes. These women showing, real gut out there,
Of course. Trust me. Come on today and see what goes on for the female football. Trust me, you'll be entertained.
Yes,
Right.
and yes, I should say that 9 churches have entered the men's football. So one group will have 5 teams, and the other will have 4 teams.
Yes.
Galilee are the defending champions,
Look at that.
and Swallowfield were last year's runner-up. Yes, Swallowfield didn't win the football competition. So
Right.
let me start drawing from pot 1. Am I in the right?
Yes, yes, you are. Yep,
Okay.
yep. There you go. All right, let's see who we have. Ooh, okay. We have Swallowfield Chapel. Swallowfield will be in Group A. All right, Swallowfield. Yes, the runner-ups for male football, Swallowfield. Right? And then we have the next church, which is Galilee Gospel Hall, the defending champions of male football, from 2025. All right, so we have Galilee. Nice, nice, nice. So we then move on to the next church. Shake it up. Let's see who we're gonna get. All right, nice, nice. All right, so this will be for Group A. Nice, we have Portmore. Okay, Portmore Gospel Chapel. Yes. Portmore is a good competition when it regards to men's football.
Yes, I mean, that team has given me a few troubles in the past, so I won't speak about them
Right.
too much.
Not
but
too
moving
much
on.
now. Moving on. All right. So in Group B, or adding to Group B, we have Assembly Hall. Okay, nice. Nice, Assembly Hall. All right. It's looking competitive once again for the groups. Telling you. All right. So going again for Group A. Now to see who we have for Group A. Cana, nice, nice. We have Cana in Group A. Nice, that's wonderful. All right. So move to see who we will have for Group B. Shuffling around. Yes. Let's see. Ooh, okay, we have Carmel. Nice. Yes, Carmel. I believe we're the defending champions for basketball last year. Yes, Carmel Gospel Hall. All right. Now we have Harborview, which is in Group A, and Carmel, which was before this, was in Group B. So Harborview is in Group A. All right. We have one more team to be placed in Group B. Let's see who's it gonna be. Dun, 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 dun. Elim Assembly. All right, so Elim is the last church to be added to Group B for men's football. And the very last church that will be added to Group A. Can anybody guess it? Does anybody know? Any guests online? Anybody? Okay, well, we have Bethany Fellowship in Group A. All right. So guys, men's football.
Yeah, these churches seems to come with a lot of goals, a lot of goals.
A lot. So, For men's football in Group A, we have Swallowfield, Portmore, Cana, Harborview, and Bethany.
And a competitive group in Group B where we'll have Galilee, Assembly Hall, Carmel, and Elim Assembly.
All right. So we are moving into the women's football. All right. Moving into women's football. Moving into women's football. All right.
Okay, so drawing from part 1 is Talia, and that is Harborview Gospel Chapel. In Group B, to set it off will be Swallowfield Chapel. Swallowfield Chapel, I know they have some very competitive women over there.
Swallowfield cheering, you know, guys.
Yeah.
Listen, I know joke thing them take this far. Make sure you're not cheering.
From part 2, we have Portmore Gospel Hall, Gospel Chapel, my bad. Portmore Gospel Chapel. Second team in Group B. is Assembly Hall. I can just imagine these women, you know, going at it just to score a goal.
What are you trying to say, Azari?
I'm just trying to say that the third team in Group A
Right,
will
okay,
be, you know, Galilee Gospel Hall. I have a good team over there, you know. Back over to Group B will be Bethany Fellowship. And to round off Group A, the penultimate team in the part 2 is Carmel Gospel Hall. And also to round off Group B will be Elim Assembly. Who else but Elim? Yeah.
All right, so for women's football in Group A, we have Harborview Gospel Chapel, Portmore Gospel, Galilee, and Carmel, sorry. Yes.
And by Group B, we have Swallowfield, Assembly Hall, Bethany Fellowship, and Elim Assembly. Now, on to the men's potato race.
Potato race.
You know, when I was a younger
Right.
individual, you know, younger guy,
Yes.
potato races were one of my favorite, you know.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I was never first, but it was still one of my favorite. You know,
Fair
it's just,
enough, fair
it's
enough.
just the. I don't even know. I just loved.
You just
I
love
just loved
potato race.
running, and I love the potato race.
But do you like potato like as a ground provision? You like potato? No? No? Okay,
no,
alright,
no,
alright. So
no.
you just like the race for some reason.
Yeah, I just like the race.
Ah, cool.
I just like the fact that it was named after an animal. I mean, animal. I mean,
Food.
Food, ground provision.
Alright, no problem.
Right. So, starting with supposedly, I'm waiting on part 1. Oh,
For the
My bad.
potato race.
yeah,
right?
for the potato race.
Right, so for each church participating will select one man and one woman as representatives for the men and the women's race, respectively. Right. There will be multiple races with each treated as a final, and all participating churches earning points towards their final championships total. Let me read that again. So, for the potato race, each church participating will select one man and one woman as representatives for the men's and women's race, respectively, right? There will be multiple races, with each treated as a final, and all participating churches earning points towards their final championship total.
Yeah, big up the SEYA team. I think that is well put together.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
the 10 churches, Talia.
11 churches.
Oh, yes, 11
11,
churches have entered the mixed shuttle. Oh, my bad. I'm so sorry.
It's
They
fine,
have,
it's fine. You caught yourself.
yeah,
Go
11
ahead.
churches have entered both the
Men's
men's.
and women's.
Yes.
Yes.
There will be 3 races for each race. Race 1 and race 2 will have 4 churches.
Or
Yes, let me say it again. Race 1 and 2 will have 4 churches. And race 3 will have 3 churches.
all right. You can go ahead. Let's see who we will have in race 1. Who it is that we have for race 1, and we have Portmore Gospel Chapel. All right, so Portmore will be in race 1 for the potato race. All right, so we're on to race 2. Let's see who we have for race 2 for the men's potato race. Let's see who we're getting. Let's see. All right, we have Bethany Fellowship. Bethany will be in race 2 for the men's potato race. All right. Now we're moving on to race 3. Let's see who will be the first in race 3 for the men's potato race. All right. Hampton Green. All right, nice. So we have Hampton Green in race 3, while we have in race 2 Bethany Fellowship to start, and race 1 Portmore. Now we're going back to race 1 to see who will be joining Portmore in race 1. All right, so we have Carmel Gospel Hall. Nice. So Carmel will be in race 1 alongside Portmore. All right. So let's see who will be in race 2 alongside Bethany. Let's see who will be Bethany's competition in race 2. Let's see. All right. It's gonna be revealed. Okay, so we have Galilee. Galilee will be in race 2 alongside Bethany Fellowship. All right. Now we're moving on to race 3, which has Hampton Green. All right. In race 3, we have Cana Gospel Hall. All right. Lovely. We're going back to race 1 again, just to see who, again, will be adding to race 1 for the men's potato race. Let's see. All right. We have Maranatha Gospel Hall. Maranatha. Guys, remember, on day 1, we'll be at Maranatha. Don't forget. Maranatha on day 1. All right. So we have race 1. So far we have Portmore, Carmel, and Maranatha, and we're going back to race 2 to see who we'll be adding to race 2. All right. We have Elim Assembly. All right. Elim is added to race 2. All right. Let's go to race 3 and see. All right. Race 3. We have Swallowfield. Swallowfield Chapel. All right, so that is all for race 3. We have 2 remaining churches. Let's see who goes to race 1 and who goes to race 2. So we're back at race 1. Let's see who will be selected for race 1. Oh, we have Harborview. Okay, Harborview is added to race 1. And the last church in the pot will be added to race 2. Any guesses? Anybody wanna guess what the church would be? Which church? Well, there you got it. Here it is. We have Assembly Hall in race 2. All right, so that is it for the men's potato race. For race 1, we have Portmore, Carmel, Maranatha, and Harborview.
For race 2, we have Bethany Fellowship, Galilee, Elim, and Assembly Hall.
For race 3, we have Hampton Green, Cana, and Swallowfield. Yes. All right, guys, we're getting there. We're almost at the end. Almost at the end.
A bit more than halfway. Yeah.
Now we're moving into the women's potato race.
Yes.
We're moving into women's potato race. So, how do you think this one is going to look? Who do you think will be in race 2? Because, like, you know, you had Bethany in race 2.
I'm thinking it may be the same, but starting from the last team way up. What do you think? You know, I have a quick question to ask you though. About your potato race, you know, your career. Do you have one? Like, how was that?
My potato race?
Yeah.
Which potato race are you talking about?
Don't know. Just came off the top of my head. I'm just asking.
I don't think I've ever run in a potato race before.
Really? Wow.
No, avoid track and field. That's not for me. So I leave track and field alone. Okay, understand.
All right, let's get it underway.
All right. So we're going once again, drawing from pot 1 to see who will be in race number 1. All right. So for race number 1, we have Carmel Gospel Hall. Carmel Gospel Hall. All right. That will be for race 1. All right, we're moving into race 2. Let's see who will be the first church into race 2. Just, you know, shuffling around, picking randomly, guys, picking randomly. All right, it is Hampton Green. Hampton Green for race 2. Hope you guys are preparing, you know, it's this Saturday, then the Saturday after. So I would assume that you guys are ready already, you know? But let's see. You guys will show us on the day if you're ready or not, you know? All right, so for race 3, we have Maranatha Gospel Hall. Maranatha Gospel Hall. Right. All right, so we're going back to race 1, seeing who will be a part of that race with Carmel. Let's see. Who knows? Anything can happen. Any church can be added. We have Elim. Elim will be added to race 1 alongside Carmel Gospel Hall. All right. Going into race 2. Let's see who will be competing against Hampton Green. Can be your church, can be my church. Who knows? Any church. All right, we have Assembly Hall. Assembly Hall has been added to race 2 with Hampton Green. All right, and we're going back to race 3. Let's see who will be the next church. All right, Galilee Gospel Hall from the east. Galilee. All right, we're going back to race 1. Let's see who will be added once again to race 1 with Carmel and Elim Assembly. All right, so we are adding Bethany. So Bethany is in race 1 alongside Carmel and Elim. All right, we're moving on to race 2. See who will be adding to race 2 once again. All right. All right, this looks like Cana Gospel Hall. All right, Cana has been added to race 2 alongside Hampton Green and Assembly Hall. All right, and this will be the last person to be added for race 3. Let's see. All right, we have Swallowfield. All right, so Swallowfield will be added to race 3 along with Maranatha and Galilee. All right, so one more person to be added to race 1 and 2. So we're back to race 1 to see who will be the last church to be added to the group. All right, it will be Harborview. All right, so we have Harborview Gospel Chapel added to race 1. And then the last church will be added to race number 2. And the last church is Portmore Gospel Chapel. All right. So, that's it for women's potato races. For race 1, we have Carmel Gospel Hall, Elim Assembly, Bethany Fellowship, and Harborview Gospel Chapel.
And as for race 2, we have Hampton Green, Assembly Hall, Cana, and Portmore Gospel Hall.
And for race 3, we have Maranatha Gospel, we have Galilee, and we also have Swallowfield Chapel.
Any predictions?
I mean, it's a new race, so anybody can take it. I kind of feel like a Swallowfield, because Swallowfield been a dominate.
Yeah.
They been a dominate. So who knows, them probably might all secure potato race.
And who knows, you may be biased, I think it's
Wow.
Harborview. I think Harborview are capable. So, yeah. So let's see. But let's try and move away from the potato
Right,
races
right.
onto the mixed shuttle relay.
Yes. So for the mixed shuttle relay, each church participating, they will select a relay team consisting of 2 men and 2 women to run in the order man to man. So there will be multiple races with each treated as a final, and all participating churches earning points towards their final championship total.
I like the format of this mixed shuttle relay. And another 10 churches have entered the mixed shuttle relay event. There will be 3 races once again. Race 1 will have 4 churches. Race 2 and 3 will have 3 churches. You know, so join again.
Yes, 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 yes. Definitely
Yes.
join again.
So, Talia, I think, would you do the honors?
Of course,
Yes.
sure.
Thank you. And we will start off with Harborview Gospel Chapel. They will start out in race 1. My favorite, you know, Harborview Gospel Chapel all the way. And for race 2, we have Bethany Fellowship. Bethany Fellowship always finding their way to be competitive in especially football and you know these relays. But to start out in race 3, we'll have Maranatha Gospel Hall. Going again for race 1. And that looks like Swallowfield Chapel. Swallowfield Chapel yet again meeting Harborview in a race. Seems like Talia knows a little bit about it. Or no, she doesn't. And in race 2, we have Carmel Gospel Hall. And going again, just remember to shake it up. Yeah. Once more, and for race 3, the penultimate team is Galilee Gospel Hall. That should be a good matchup already for race 3. Back to race 1. Remember, race 1 has 4 teams. This is the 3rd team in race 1. It is Elim Assembly. Closing out on race 2, remember we have Bethany, Carmel, and Assembly Hall. Assembly Hall will be the 3rd team. And closing out race 2. And for race 3, as we unfold, it is Portmore Gospel Chapel. Portmore Gospel Chapel. Yeah, race 3 seems to be very competitive of the rest. And closing out on race 1 is Cana Gospel Hall. Man. Wow.
Like every year it's competitive, but it's like every year the expectations are just exceeded. Trust me.
I'm right with you on that one.
Trust me.
You know, just a quick recap of the mixed shuttle relay in race 1. We have Harborview, Swallowfield, Elim Assembly, and Cana.
And in race 2, we have Bethany, Carmel, and Assembly Hall.
Race 3 shows Maranatha, Galilee, and Portmore Gospel Hall.
All right, so we're just going to do a rundown of the different sports and who is in which group, right? Just a rundown.
Yes, so kicking off with volleyball in Group A, we'll have Carmel, Harborview Gospel Chapel, Portmore, and Cana.
And in Group B, we have Swallowfield, Galilee, Hampton Green, Assembly Hall, and Bethany Fellowship. Right, so for dominoes, in Group A, we have
Bethany, Hampton Green, Portmore, Carmel, and Maranatha.
And for Group B, we have Cana, Swallowfield, Assembly Hall, Elim, Galilee, and Harbor View.
Yes, and for the basketball section, we have, for Group A, Carmel, Harborview, Elim, Hampton Green, and Assembly. Remember that Group A has 5 teams.
And for Group B, there are 4 teams. Those 4 teams are Swallowfield, Galilee, Bethany, and Cana.
Yes, and for my favorite, the men's football, in Group A, we have Swallowfield Chapel, Portmore Gospel Hall, Cana, Harborview, and Bethany.
And for Group B, we have once again 4 teams. So it's Galilee, Assembly Hall, Carmel, and Elim.
And for the very,
Choose your words wisely.
yes, okay, yes,
Right.
for the lovely
Right.
women's football
Yes.
competition, we'll have Group A, Harborview, Portmore Gospel Hall, Galilee, and Carmel.
And in Group B, we have Swallowfield, Assembly Hall, Bethany Fellowship, and Elim Assembly.
Tough groups for
Tough,
future
tough
reggae
groups.
girls, you know. And for the men's potato races, remember we'll have 3 races, and in race 1 we'll have Portmore, Carmel, Maranatha, and the Harborview.
And for race 2, we will have Bethany Fellowship, Galilee, Elim, and Assembly Hall.
And for race 3 is the Hampton Green, Cana, and Talia's Swallowfield.
Guys, I don't attend Swallowfield, just for information. I do not attend Swallowfield. Right, so we're going on to women's potato races. And in race 1, we will have Carmel, Elim, Bethany, and Harborview.
Yes. For race 2, we'll have Hampton Green, Assembly Hall, Cana, and Portmore.
And lastly, for race 3, we have 3 churches, and the churches are Maranatha, Galilee, and Swallowfield.
Yes.
Right.
And to close out on the mixed shuttle relay, we'll have 3 races yet once again. Harborview, Swallowfield, Elim, and Cana.
And for race 2, we will have Bethany, Carmel, and Assembly Hall.
Closing out on race 3, that should be the final race of day 2, is it? Yes? Yeah.
Yes,
Day 2. Maranatha, Galilee, and Portmore.
Did that go by fast?
I think so, because I'm thirsty, I'm tired.
Oh.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it looks like it's going to be an exciting day 1 and 2
sure.
for SEYA Games this year, trust me.
For sure.
Guys, just a reminder, so for SEYA Games day 1 and 2, but for day 1, it's Saturday, April 25th at Maranatha Gospel Hall, and they will commence at 11 a.m. April 25th, Maranatha Gospel Hall, 11 a.m. Remember, write that down. Remember it. So for day 2 will be May 2nd at St. Andrew, already say St. Andrew. St. Andrew High School for girls. And they will commence at 8 a.m. So one more time, day 2, May 2nd at St. Andrew High School for girls at 8 a.m. Guys, if you're not participating in a sport, still come.
Yeah, come out, man.
Still come. There will be a games corner. There's going to be food, beverage, sporting. Like, if you're not play, come cheer on it.
I'll be there for the food and beverages for sure.
As
sure,
per
sure,
usual.
Sure.
That's always I go for. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, otherwise, I just want to inform you guys about the groups and the races. They are determined from the live draw right here, what we just did, and they will be posted on the SEYA social media pages. Now, I'd advise you to follow the Instagram page at SEYA Info. That's SEYAINFO. We also have the Facebook page, the Southeastern Youth Arm, which is the abbreviation SEYA. Once again, the Southeastern Youth Arm, abbreviation SEYA. Yes. Also, stay up to date with everything, guys. Everything SEYA Games and everything SEYA, via these pages.
Everything. So, guys, you're watching from YouTube right now, subscribe. We encourage you guys to subscribe.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. like stay up to date with everything that we have, because especially for SEYA Games, after the 2 days, we're going to have a video for you guys. A recap. You'll be seeing us already in that
Trust me.
video.
Should give you guys some.
Yeah, like, you want to see him
influence to
again?
watch it.
Tune in.
Yes.
Trust me, tune in. But my name is Talia Steinberg.
And my name is Azari Barnett.
Guys, thank you for joining us for this live draw, and see you for day 1 this Saturday and day 2.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Right.
It's all God, this ain't no.
So I
I
mean,
used to be
good job.
stuck in that
Good job.
mud.
That was
Yeah,
done.
I was down, but now I'm up, 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 up. I was down, but now I'm up. Yeah, it's all God, this ain't no love. Yeah, I used to be stuck in that mud. Yeah, I was down, but now I'm up, 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 up. I was down, but now I'm up like my name Lazarus. No Satan gon' be mad at this. I had to ask my dad if it's okay to swing my bat at this. He said, boy, if I picture this out of the park, moving so quick it's like they stuck in park. They see the numbers, but I see the heart. 10,000 hours you spit in the dark, putting in good work, even though you didn't even know that it would work. Talking about a man who grew up in woodwork, do it for the love of it, that's the way it should work. Yeah, yeah. I know some people gon' look at me crazy, and I'm like, for what? Man, I was stuck, I was down, but now I'm up. Yeah, it's all God. When I'm overwhelmed within from the weight of all my sin, I need a friend to call my own. I need a house to call my home. When I'm broken down inside and there's nowhere else to hide, I need a place where I feel known. Can someone help me? Then I hear you reply, bringing teardrops to my eyes, saying I'm not alone.